Here now is where we're going to dive deep into the depths of gluten physiology. So how are we doing? Good? We need to stand up? We need to hug? I'm going to try to make this practical. Are you all familiar with gluten and those gluten-free people? I'm one of those people. Not because I tested positive for the HDLQ antibody, which is the sensitive test for gluten physiology, by the way, nor do I have symptoms of physical breakdown. I have just learned too much about this subject. So I'm going to share with you this information, and then you'll have to decide, if you're not already, whether it's worth the risk of eating the way everyone else does. Because once you have damage from gluten sensitivities and cause your immune system to make antibodies, that's it. You're going to have to deal with this issue the rest of your life. And subject yourself to chronic degenerative diseases that are so common today. Chronic diseases don't just show up. You have to get this. Destructive processes gain a small foothold and over time develop and destroy tissue. Our entire health system is based on treating diseased and destroying tissue. You need to get ahead of this. So let's talk about how some of this begins so you have a chance of turning your health around while you can. First, let me say this. There are some of you who don't know much about what I'm going to talk about. And this will be a little overwhelming. You're going to need a debriefing and a cooling down period to let this sink in. And there are some of you who are in healthcare yourselves and don't know a lot about this. You will. This is not a fad. Rest assured there is a ton of information on PubMed that you could spend months and months researching. I'm going to give you a very brief overview of what I found that have made a dramatic difference in people's lives. Let's discuss food again. It all starts when you eat something. Bummer. Your intestines look like this. This is the inside wall of your gut. Your gut has finger-like projections that most of the foods you eat absorb through. That's normal. All is good when you eat non-caustic foods, non-damaging foods. Food particles pass through and get into the bloodstream and are taken throughout your body. It's when you eat foods that damage this wall that you get into serious trouble. Whatever you eat has a good effect, a neutral effect, or a damaging effect. Grains in general and gluten in specifics have damaging effects. Gluten is found all over the place, particularly in wheat, spelt, kamut, which is a type of wheat, oats, which, if they're processed in a gluten manufacturer, they can be contaminated, but oats by themselves don't contain gluten. Rye and barley. Some of the hidden sources of gluten are found in soy sauce and soy products. Food starches, get these names, food emulsifiers, food stabilizers, artificial food colorings, malt extracts, flavorings in general, syrups, dextrins, and beer. We have a labeling problem in the United States. And that's a political problem, and it's too bad because we don't understand what we're eating in our foods. And supplements, nutritional supplements. If you're taking supplements, read the label. And if you're taking cheap supplements from Walmart, you're on your own.